All right. So I might be talking to myself, might not be. I tried to share this in the appropriate place, which is not Desert Dirt Roads. I'm going to share this stream later, but hopefully people jump on. I don't care because this is my first opportunity and I wanted to actually like stream this live quickly and then get it out there because the Nova Open is happening. And what does that even mean? So I got a really cool offer from Death Ray Designs. I was about to say Desert Dirt Roads, but that's me. And Death Ray Designs are the people that make Steel Rift. Hopefully my audio is good. Hopefully this unboxing streaming is not silly. It's my first attempt, so I'm figuring it out as I go. So this could be a train wreck, but it's me, so we're gonna learn. So what is Roland's Reavers? First off, very cool, not art, but renders on top. But then you get to see the painted models. I bet you Austin, no, not Austin, Justin from Death Ray Designs was the one who painted them. Could be wrong. Would love to know from people that are in the know who's responsible for the great jobs. So I became aware of these a little while back when they were shared of like, hey, take a look at this really cool design. And someone in the Discord, I can't remember who's like, these are the most orcish HEVs I've seen in a while. So I was like, dude, they look awesome. When are they available? Are they going to be available? And then Death Ray Designs was cool about sending me a box to be like, hey, show it off. Maybe it'll like help people at Nova come and find it. I would argue they're probably going to find it anyways, but anyone who's like thinking about what's this new thing, would check it out. So all the hype aside, I'm going to try to record it where you have the best view possible. Let me unplug this so that way it's not in the way. So it's not about me being all cheesy. So first and foremost, I was expecting the opening here, but up here it's here. So we open it up. Ooh, I have not opened the box, so I have no idea what's actually inside. But if it goes like anything that I've done before with the quick builds with the Berserker unit and whatnot, you'll get one card with these guys. I don't feel like this is giving anything away showing this off. So right here, you have half of the units offered. On the back, you have the cool 4 selection. What do they read as? Berserker team rules. So the rules for the Berserkers came out in the last expansion, which was close quarters or close encounters. And it's almost 12 a.m. my time on the West Coast. So you're going to get what you're going to get. Then we have the second half. And let's see. I did not take the time, but before I actually show you the mechs, you get a light mech, a medium mech, you get a medium, and you get a heavy. And the cool thing about these is if you take a look, Jackal Bolt, Dirge Thrash, Dirge Rip, or RIP. It's probably RIP, but I'm going to go with Rip, and then Spike, the Warthog. So name characters, because this is a mercenary unit. And so what does that mercenary unit actually look like? Oh, before anything, kind of hard to see. Decals. So these are definitely going to be harder to use if you have a bright paint job, but if you go darker, you should be fine. All right, right here. Let me get this over here so that way you're good. So the coolest thing that a lot of people say is you get so many different pieces for the weapons. Like you will not be able to have it. I'm figuring out how to work the camera, so it might seem silly right now. And 4 standard bases. Now, something that I want to point out, these are acrylic bases. So this is the bottom side, this is the top side. If you're like me and you get this is a hack that I got. Get a bottom magnet. So that way it glues, it's like a stick magnet on the box. So that's that. That's one of my own mechs. All right, let's get into the basic, like what comes in the box. And it looks fantastic. I'm going to set out the cards here. And okay, so you have this mech, and this one was shown off before. Let me get it in right there. So front profile, Side profile. Ooh, don't drop it. Back profile. Okay. And I want to say, let's see, melee 1, stagger tether, a light frag. I have to take a look at these later, but I'm taking a guess at this is the Dirge Thrash because he has a shield. Okay. Then this, ooh, look at this. Okay, so this is the next one up. This is one of the models that we saw. It's double barreled. Like, you gotta love the design on this one. Okay, let me see if I can't get it in. This is also me learning how to stream effectively. So I don't know what these are down here, but I'm gonna be curious to read the rules, and I'm sure they make sense. And then here's a back profile. Very, very characterful. If I were to take a guess, this is Jackal Bolt. And then the guy with the cutter. I want to say, let me actually take a look at this last one. Oh, geez. This guy's a big boy. Okay, I'm going to argue that this guy that has like plumes coming out is the heavy. And then this is one of the mediums. But I'll figure that out as I go. So right there, back profile. Pretty awesome. And finally, a multi-part model. So 1 piece, 2 piece. That's actually really cool because I think all the models before have not necessarily been multi-pieced. So there's this. Here we go. This, I think, is Spike. Yeah, it would make sense because there's literally a spike on top. And then this is the back. Yes, I just dropped the model. That's actually one of the main reasons why I love Death Ray Designs. The resin that they make is fantastic. Like, people that print are like, oh, what do you do with their resin? Or how do they make it so that way it looks that solid? So the cool thing about this one is, if you can't see it, it has jump jets and it has this plume behind it. So it's not pooping out the back. It doesn't have a cape. It's just like showing a range of motion that I haven't seen before. So let's see. We have those 4. Anything else in the box? I know there's not, but it's fun to actually go in. So what does that look like? Well, put it all right here. See. Okay, right there. And then you have this guy. So I'm going to try my best to put them up so that way you can see them. Maybe. Nope. What could I use? I want to make sure. Okay, let's use this dice thing. So there's that. There's this guy. There's this guy. I like how he stands really well. And then there's the big guy. And so right there, you have the new team. That's pretty much it. Nothing fancy. This is the unboxing. Go buy these. I think the MSRP is $35. I know that when the person who, I can't remember who said it, but shout out to you for putting that seed in my head, said that's the most orcish looking. Oh god. So this is what I think when I see this. Or maybe actually more appropriate, you got fantasy, orc, you got the orc right here. So I'm going to have fun doing the scheme that I love with this army that I've painted in Warhammer Old World in this. So I might do a video on that, but I don't think that really matters. That's just for me. But I hope you enjoyed this preview. Go and get Roland's Reavers. If you guys want to actually have me go over the rules, leave comments. I have no problem doing that, but I just wanted you guys to see the rules. I'm tempted to go into it right now, but this is 10 minutes for a preview. So yeah, leave comments if you want another quick stream of me talking about the rules. If not, again, thank you to Death Ray Design for this, like, the cool support. I'm a small hobby guy, and so yeah, just being able to do an unboxing of one of my favorite games, and probably one of the models, like, groups of HEVs that I've been like, yes, that's right up my alley. Enough from the West Coast at 11:50 p.m. on a Thursday night. Peace out. I will talk to you later.